Hey everybody, it's May, and tonight I want to show you the completed junk journal and the items I'll be listing in Black Mountain Faith. So if that seems interesting, just stay tuned. Okay, so before we start, as you can see, I took my braces off. My arms just need a little bit of a break. So, like I said when I did the last video and the tutorial, I like to do them on camera so that I can know if there's mistakes. And there was some mistakes. So I'm going to show you what I worked with, from the original kit, how I did complete it, and what the changes are. So I added these flowers. This was actually a solid white flower. And I took some paint, some acrylic, apple barrel paint, and that Villainous Potion Distress Oxide, and went ahead and changed the color. And then I added 2 little flowers here because I made a mistake. Like I said, you can always cover up a mistake. I added some little, bling in the corners. And when you open it up, I put one of my, from God Sees Me kit, a sticker right here. I did, after the video, remove the pocket just a little bit and put a magnet here. And there is a magnet underneath the flower so that when it closes, it stays shut. Because with my hands, I'm not going to be able to tie a ribbon. I barely got these tags together. So as you can see, it is a chunky monkey, but when I show you what all is in here, you'll be like, oh yeah, okay. So it will hold a lot, you guys. So in this pocket here that we did on camera is one of the long journaling cards, one of the little booklets, and I put some of my God Sees Me stickers and brush stroke stickers in here. Use the Villainous Potion and distressed it. Let me see if there's anything else in here. Yeah, there's another journaling card. So I got 3 things in this pocket as of the moment, okay? Now, the items in here will be changing because I have changed the template up for the folio. So I did go ahead and put on the 3 stacked pockets because I had a request to show just what would go on. It looks like it got stuck on my double-sided tape. So I got the 3 pockets on here, and as you can see, I put them in different lengths. You can line them all up at the bottom, but I kind of wanted, just different looks, and I didn't want it completely centered. So what I have is this journaling card that I will distress as I go to use it. Yeah, it's stuck on my double-sided tape. I got 2 of the little journaling cards in here. I did put a flower on this outside pocket, so I've got some dimensional elements in here too. Maybe if I didn't have all these dimensional elements, it would be a little bit more willing to shut better, you know what I mean? So then here's another journaling card there. And then from God Sees Me, I have some of my extra washi that I want to use on the back of some of these tags and things. So I kind of just, stuck it in the pocket so I can remember to use it. So I did put a flower and a bow in the middle of the flower. Okay, so over here, I distressed one of my flowers in my stash. I just wanted to look very junky. I put some of the brush stroke stickers and some of the extra reinforcers that I had inked up into this pocket. Okay, so that's a folded thing, it's kind of bulky and it's bulking it out. Like I said, if you didn't have dimensional elements, it would shut even better. But I wanted to pack it as full as I could so I could show you it will still shut. It really will. So I put a flower here. This journaling card's in the bottom pocket. And all of these elements were just way too big. And so that's where the kit has been changed. But I did go ahead and use all the things that I had cut and put, reinforcers on them, front and back. I put stickers on some of them, and I just went ahead and, put some seam binding, some ribbon, all kinds of pretties on it. And I'm just going to go ahead and use in here, this will be what I consider my prototype. So I know where I went wrong. You know what I mean? It's not that it went wrong, it's just that it needed improving. That's the way I'll put it. It needed some improving. So the completed kit, let me go ahead and show you. I got a lot of feedback on this. A lot of people are super excited. A lot of people are like, how does this tie into Black Mountain Faith? Basically, when you see these items in Black Mountain Faith, this gives you a good idea in case you want to grab the project and go ahead and start making it to be able to use with faith kits that are coming in the future. because I love these graphics and they're not going to go to waste. So let me go ahead and get started and show you what I did today. Oh, I'm trying to get it off. I've had a lot of fun today. So I was asked to please not include the pattern papers in with it. And I understood. I had like 4 people that asked that. They wanted it separate as optional. I was like, okay. They had, they do this a lot, and their idea was really spot on. They are going to be printing these on the backside of some of their already patterned papers. You know what I mean? That will match and coordinate. And I get that. So I personally like the pattern papers. So what I did was I didn't include them in the PDF to make Folio 1. What I did was I included them separately. So that way, if you wish to get the digital papers that will go along with this, then that's your option. But yeah, I understand printing it on regular, paper that you already have cut down to 8.5 by 11. So a couple of people were confused when I was saying if you're going to change the sizing of your elements. What I did was I went ahead and put base element 1 because this is your outside folio. That's why this is oriented up. This is oriented where it'll be folded down, and this will be folded up, okay? The coloring, like I had said in the last video, is for people who don't have distress ink. They've at least got a little bit of something instead of a stark white, border for their gusset. Okay, so here are your pockets, and it does say elements 2. So when I'm saying when you want to keep your sizing, if you want to increase or decrease your size, when a page has base element whatever number, make sure you do the elements for all, if you're going to change the sizing for everything that has a base element on the page, okay? So this is base element 1, this is base element 2, this is base element 3 where it's your 3 stacked pocket and your long insert card. And then here's like a tag to, I would personally use it as a belly band stopper, but you can use it to, annotate what's in a pocket. You could put a title in it. It's up to you. So this is elements 3. And then this is going to be base elements 4, which is the flip flap page, or you can call it page flip, your long pocket, and I included a belly band that will fit perfectly on this pocket right here. And that's where I would use this right here. I would attach my belly band, and then I would just, I'm sorry about that, guys, the video cut out. So anyway, like I was saying, I would put the belly band here. I'd probably center it, right? And then I would use this little label and attach it at the bottom of the pocket and just like glue the very bottom part of it. So it would be like a tuck spot, and it would keep everything from falling out of my belly band that I stack in on top of my pocket, okay? So that is the end of the base element. So if you're going to change the sizing for every, for the size of your folio, make sure that you change the sizing for all of these other pages for your pockets, your page flip, and everything else, so that they will work on the adjusted size of your folio, okay? So that's the end of the base elements. When it comes to the rest of the pages, it's up to you how you want to print them. You can print them as is, or you can shrink them. It's up to you. So this is the assorted journaling cards, right? I left this the way it was because I think it works great in the long pocket. I think it would look great in the stacked belly band. So I left it like this. I did shrink down the journaling cards. There was 4 to a sheet. Now there is 3. Okay. And then I included some assorted sized postcards, and I lowered the opacity on the picture so that you would be able to see, where it has the graphics for postcards and the separation, and if you wrote on it, it's going to show up, okay? So then I did definitely shrink those library cards. They were way too big. So instead of getting 4 large cards, you now get 6. And again, I have lowered the opacity so that you can see all these beautiful images on the cards. Oh, it is so pretty, you guys. So pretty. Okay, so I did keep a sheet of 4 large tags because they fit perfect in that back pocket. And then you have tags like this. So if you want to glue these to the back of these, or if you want to use this on a pattern paper, it's up to you. You have a sheet of medium tags, so you get 6 medium. They're going to work in that stacked pocket, the triangle stacked pocket. They're going to work in a lot of the we call it, the smaller pocket on the front. Where did I just put my project? They're gonna look good, you know, in this pocket right here too. Okay, so you've got those, you got the medium stitch tags, and then you've also got the sheet in case you want to cut them out and glue them onto the back, or print this on back side of a pattern paper. And then you have some small and some mini tags, so you get 6 of each. So this sheet right here has 6 tags, and this is going to work perfect in any pocket. And then, of course, if you want to print these and cut them out and put them on the back side of those tags or on pattern paper. So that is the revised kit. So this is considered Folio Style 1. And I want to get my first page back out here. So the images are exactly the same, you know, as they were for this, okay? So I think it's an adorable little project, and I just can see so many uses for it. So that is Folio 1. Like I said, I have been busy today, you guys. So when it comes to the pattern papers, this is the listing that you will see on Etsy. And so these are the papers that come separate. And the name of this folio that I just showed and we did on camera last time is called Purple Butterfly. So this is the listing photo. So of course you get this one in portrait. Now, mind you, I told you I'm printing on my crappy printer. And I don't care how it grabs it because basically I'm just going to be cutting out elements. And I just need a good amount of it on the page. So then here is this one. Really pretty. That's on the back side there. Of course, you have that lined like I did on the inside of the folio. And this beautiful landscape picture right here. You have like a mixed media collage. Okay. And then you have these florals. You have the darker violet florals. And you have this portrait with the butterfly right here. And I do believe I'm missing this one, which is like a light purple, which is it looks almost like palm leaves, and they're distressed, and some are light and some are dark. As you can see, it's really, really cool. It looks very distressed. I really, really like it. So those are in a separate listing if you choose to get pattern papers. So let's look at the next kit. What is the next kit? Okay. The next one that I did, oh, this is one I like. I like this one a lot. Okay, so this one is called Stained Sunflowers. So it is Folio Style 1, okay? I'm sorry, my camera, I guess because I haven't been filming, it's just being a bugger tonight. So this is Stained Sunflowers. So it's same exact style as the folio we've done. It's just there's now 4 different options of what you want your folio to look like. I personally am going to be making them all. So here's the Stained Sunflowers. And I printed this digital paper on the back like a paisley on a distressed vintage paper. I think it's so pretty. So then here are your big pockets. Look at those sunflowers, y'all. They're so pretty. So then here's your long journaling card. This would be your triangle stacked pocket, and this would be your label. Look at that label, y'all. Oh my gosh, they're just so pretty. So, so pretty. So then here is another page flip, and when you put it like this, it looks good. If you wanted to orientate it like that, it looks even better. It doesn't matter. Here's your belly band. Here's your long pocket. So then here are your journaling cards. Oh, so pretty. Oh, I'm feeling fall already, y'all. We ain't even in summer yet. Then here are your stitched inserts or booklets, however you wish to do it. So pretty. Here are the postcards. Oh. I seen these papers, y'all. I fell in love. So then here are the library cards. So pretty. So, so pretty. Alright. So then here we are for the tags. And I love how the sunflower right here has got a little bit of yellow, a little bit of brown, a little bit of pink. Yes. Here are your medium tags. That's the large tags. And then, of course, these are the medium tags. And then here are your little itty-bitty ones, your small and your minis. Oh, my gosh. And none of the images repeat on the tags, okay? And then here is what you could glue on the back or print on pattern paper. So this is called Stained Sunflowers. So pretty. My hands are so bad. Here we go. Okay, so we got that one. So let me show you what the optional pattern papers look like. So this would be your listing photo. This is what it'll look like in the shop. Okay, so this can be used either landscape or portrait. It's up to you. There's like a mixed media feel all over the paper. Then here's what I've printed on the inside of the portfolio. Of the folio. Then you have like this mixed media, and it'll work upside down, this way, that way, any kind of way you want to work it. It's going to work no matter what. It'll even look great on landscape because it's all mixed media. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to work no matter what. So then we have this one with like some Parisian writing, a little bit of postal stamps. So pretty. Did I show the back of that one? No, I didn't. This is the back of that one with this gorgeous like alcohol stain. Oh my gosh. And then like a large paisley print over here. Yes. Okay, so I was on this one. So then this is the back of this one. My gosh, guys. There's so many possibilities that even with the pattern papers, I'm like, oh, I'm going to make a project with that too. So then we've got this with like the larger writing. Then this one right here. I love it. And I'm like, which way do I want it? I don't even know. It's so pretty. And then we have this one. So pretty. Look at that butterfly. And then this is like a large distressed alcohol. You know, it is going to go perfectly with the rest of the kit. I just really like it. So this was called Stained Sunflowers. All right. Let's get to the next one. That, again, is Folio Style 1. So now we have, let's see. Let me make sure. Okay, so this is Folio Style 1 as well. There is one new one at the end, and I will do a tutorial on it later this week to show what that one's going to look like. Sorry, guys. Camera's working, it's just my monitor's not wanting to stay with it. This one is called Moonlit Florals, and I just love the color palette, and I love like the gold on the leaves. So pretty, very unique. So this is the folio page, and I went ahead and printed a pattern on the back of this one. Okay, so here are your elements. This is your 3 pockets. Okay. And then here is the long journaling card and the stacked angle pocket and the label. Then we have the page flip, the long pocket, and the belly band. Here are the journaling cards. Oh, they're so pretty. When you put those like really bright pastel colors with this vintage and the messy stitching, I don't know, it just does something for it. Here is the inserts and booklets. I love that one right there. It's probably one of my favorites. Then here are the postcards. I love that daisy. Alright, so then here are the library cards. So pretty. So pretty. Alright, so then here are the large tags. Look at that, y'all. So this is what you could print on the back. Then here are your medium tags. So pretty. So pretty. I love the stems. Whoops. Hit my coffee cup. Alright, medium tags that you can print and cut on the back. Alright, and then your 6 small and your 6 mini. I love it. I love it. So pretty. So let me show you what the pattern papers look like for this kit. Okay, so this is what your listing photo is going to look like, right? So, this is your first sheet. So pretty. And then this is another sheet. This is what I printed on the inside of the folio because I don't care what direction it goes. I think it's super pretty. Then here is another sheet. That one with the paisley on it. With the paisley, you know, like over top the image. So pretty. So pretty. Then we have this one. I love the butterflies, y'all. Aren't they cute? And I love how these florals are really detailed. So pretty. And then these stamens just really stick out so nice. You really need to see this in person. It is so pretty. And like I said, I'm printing on a bad printer, and they're turning out great. I love the stamens and the detail. So pretty. And then here is another image. Very distressed for you, but you still have a beautiful image on it. And then these right here. Gorgeous. So that is the Moonlit Florals. And we have one more folio to look at. Still the same project that we've done, just in purple butterflies. Oh my goodness. Trying to see which one did it change on. Okay, it was that one that changed on. Okay, so this is going to give you a really good hint of what this month's Faith Kit is going to be when it releases. It's going to be called Liberty. And yes, there are some scripture verses about freedom and liberty. Alright, so this is the front of the folio. Oh, excuse me. So you have like the rocket and the little flags, and they're orientated the right way. The florals, it's not going to matter, but the fireworks and the stamens are the right way. And then this right here, y'all, I love this image. Look at the clock with the butterflies, the fireworks. It's just so pretty. So when it folds up, you know, it's going to be really pretty. This is what I printed on the inside, and I don't even care. I just don't even care. Alright, so here's your 3 pockets. So pretty. Sometimes I'm amazed at some of the graphics that people come up with. I'm just amazed. So here's your long insert card, your tag, your 3 angled pocket, your stacked pocket. Here's your page flip. Here is the long pocket, and here is the belly band. And then here are the journaling cards. Oh, it just gets crazy when it gets on these distressed and stitched backgrounds. How you go from something so bright to this, and it just goes. Here is the inserts and booklets. But then I'm partial to vintage anyway, so, you know, that's just my thing. So here are the postcards. Oh, they're so pretty. All right. Here are the library cards. Look at all those roses, y'all. Goodness gracious. Here are the large tags. I love that hat. And I love that rose. So pretty. So pretty. Of course, we can print that and cut it and put it on the back. Then we have like an alcohol look over here as well. I don't even know. Is that a cupcake? I don't even know if that's a cupcake. I don't care. It's cute. Alright, so here's your medium tags. And of course, you can print that on pattern paper or glue it to the back. And then your 6 small and your 6 mini. And then the matching backs. So this one is called Liberty Flowers. So let me show you what your pattern papers for that one's going to look like. I just love how vibrant these are. And I can see just putting, you know, cookout memories in that little junk journal folio. I really could. So this is the listing description photo. Alright, so you've got this real pretty distressed alcohol ink with like almost like a stained glass florals, and it's got a little bit of writing down here. It's very, very light. So then here's a very heavy distress with paisley and some postcard scripts over it. Then we have this upside down. These florals with the fireworks and like trumpets up here. So pretty. I love it. And then here is like almost like a wooden background. By the time you put this, I put this overlay on it. It looks really good that way. So then you have this for when you just need like a little bit of solid with like some antique writing on it. Or vintage writing, however you want to look at it. And then you've got this real pretty one right here that with the flags the way they are. See, this one looks like it's orientated up. But then this one looks like it's orientated down. I think it would look fine landscape in this direction right here. I just do. So then we have these florals, super bright, just a little bit of writing over top of it. And then this one with the paisley background, just a little different from that, you know, because some of these florals are a little darker. And then you have this one right here. I told y'all, I love the hat. That hat is just, it's everything to me. And I love the detail on the flower in that one. So then this would be the back where it's just like a blue wash in different blues with that little paisley color over top of it. And so this one's called Liberty Flowers. So that is the 4 options for Folio 1, which is what we made together on camera last time. So I did introduce Folio 2, but at the moment there is only 1 option for it, and I will be doing a tutorial on this one this week. This one is called Wild Honeybees. And this is the front of your folio. So you have like a scalloped, you know, closure in the front. The bee right here would be on the back cover. And then this bee, when you fold it up with the sunflowers around it. Y'all, so pretty. What did I print on the back of it? I didn't print anything on the back of it. Check me out. So in this one, you get like a scalloped folding pocket envelope. Okay, so this will be the envelope. And when you put it together, it can flap. I'm going to show you how I would do it. I wouldn't do this part right here. I would have it flapping. But we'll talk about it when we do the video. Alright, so then here are 3 like journaling cards. You can either cut them out all together and score them and it'd be a booklet, a trifold booklet, or you can cut them out and make them individual. Alright. So then here are 3 pockets. You could stack them or you could leave them, you know, separated. And then here is a label right here with this gorgeous honey and the bee. So then here are 3 more pockets. Let me turn it this way so you can see. Look at the bee in that image, y'all. Just gorgeous. So you've got like some vintage look and some realistic look, and it just, trust me, it works. So then these are like tabbed journaling cards. So when you cut them out, you can fold them down, and these 2 will line up together. And when you layer them in a pocket, you'll have a tab here, tab there. You got what I'm saying? And you could print this several times, and you could have several of them lined up. I just think it's so pretty. So then here are the journaling cards for this one. They're not near as distressed, and they don't have the stitching on them. I love it. Love it. So then here are the 3 large tags. You're always going to get tags with it. Okay, and then that of course can go on the back, and then you get the 6 small and the 6 mini, right? And then we should have what can be printed on the back. Yeah, okay. And then you get 2 small envelopes. Look at those. So you've got all the worker bees and some florals in there, and then you got this really pretty one hovering above the flowers and the mushroom like on a sunset meadow. So pretty. And then you've got this envelope, right, with the daisies and the bee, and some very small little postcards that will fit into the small envelope. Super pretty. So then you have some assorted shaped tags, okay? I just want to get a little bit of variety going on in here. So you guys like some different elements, you know, shapes on the corners and stuff, even smaller. And then this is what could be printed onto the back of it, that one. So I just think this is such a cool little kit. It's called Wild Honeybees, and it's in style for Folio 2. Like I said, I'll be bringing lots of different options of projects to make. But, you know, the first project I made 4 designs of it. And there'll be probably 4 designs of every option that I bring. But right now, I only have these 2 options. So this is the listing photo for the distressed papers. I mean, yeah, for the junk journal pages. It's called Wild Honeybees. And so, of course, you've got this large honeybee here with, like, the writing over the top of him. And then you've got the worker bees with some more writing in the little postcard stamp. You have the bees with the daisy and the distressed, like, I don't know, kind of like little leaves all over it. Then you have this really pretty one with the yellow flowers and, like, the vintage-looking bees that are, like, weird-looking with this big writing over top of it. This is perfect for just putting on the back side of those tags for, like, when you want to add other elements and layer up. You need just, like, a wash in the background with a little bit of mixed media. That's why some of those papers are like that. Is for the people who literally do junk journaling, and you know, you just, sometimes you don't need patterns. You don't need nothing solid, but you need something that's great as a base for layering. And then this is the image on the other side. Now, of course, I printed them back, front and back. You don't have to do that. So that's really pretty. Then, of course, this was what I was going to print on the inside of the folio. It's just a distressed paper with some paisley. And then this gorgeous bee right here. I love it. And then, of course, you've got these worker bees with, like, the large paisley going across the side. And, of course, this vintage bee where the orientation, you guys, I mean, with all the writing and everything going every way it's going, I think it'll work no matter how you want to print it. I really do. Alrighty, so I just wanted to share all of this with y'all today. I know it's super late for the video, but, you know, my hands are not cooperating. I needed to let them out of the braces. They were kind of swelling to it. And I just had fun playing with graphics today, guys. So until I see you guys from playing with me tomorrow, y'all have a nice night. Bye.